know when we're hot.
There we are.
Amazing! Hi, hello, how are you all? Welcome back to the Exhibitionists, where we play Bracket 1 Commander because that is Bracket Fun Commander. I came up with that on the spot. It's really cheesy. I'll try to remember it for later. Um, my name is BugsMytrix, and I will be your primary host tonight because unfortunately Tracy could not make it. They are dealing with some tech issues, but we've still got a hell of a fucking show to get ready for y'all. Do we want to roll for turn, then introduce ourselves, play our first turn, and get going?
That sounds great.
Hot.
I'm with it.
Let's 2d6, and I got a 6.
Big ol' sevens over here.
We'll have a 7.
All right, here.
I got a 6 over here.
I got a 6.
All right, Katie, take us home.
Mathematicians love that spread.
Hi, everybody. My name's Katie Combat. I'm half of twitch.tv/cardboard combat, where we play only the very finest cardboard and combat-related games. I also have the privilege of serving on the Pendragon Rules Roundtable. Pendragon is Moxfield's hottest new format, where you choose a legendary equipment and a common creature to live in your command zone. The rest of your deck is full of commons. That's what I'm playing today, because I'd like to exhibit it for you.
Yeah.
Like
my
the name of the show.
Oh my! I need a ba.
We do.
My deck
need
is
air
the
horns.
Sky
do.
Hunter
Really do.
Skirmisher. He's just a little guy. He's got flying and double strike, so he's a little bit evasive, and he hits twice, which is really important because our Excalibur is the key to the vault, who says when I deal combat damage to you, I can look at that many cards from the top of my library and cast one for absolutely free. So a lot of what I'm trying to do is manipulate the top of my deck to make sure that what I'm casting is useful, and cast something possibly between the damage steps to either make my guy bigger or further manipulate what's on top of my deck, or just do something cool. So that's me. Am I taking my first turn too?
Yeah, go for it.
Wow, I'm gonna draw a card. Sometimes you draw a card that you wish was still on top. That's fine. I'm gonna lay an island. I'm going to tap that island for the card Index. I'm going to look at the top 5 cards in my library and put them back in any order. That is all I'm going to do on my turn. So if you want to take your turn while I'm doing that, that's super cool.
I guess that goes to me. Sup, y'all? It's me, WallE, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on the social medias at WALLE132, just like the cute little Disney robot. I'm a TTRPG actual play person, game tester, and coming soon to the One Shot Network is R&D with Kappa and WallE. Yeah, that's me and Kappa. We're gonna be on the One Shot Network very soon, starting September. So come check that out also. What am I playing? I am playing my favorite kind of commander decks of all time. I love Voltron decks, and I am a huge Final Fantasy fan, so I had to run Cloud X Soldier. It's a very basic Voltron Naya deck where you just lay out your equipment, try to get them as much as in the field, and then you take advantage of Cloud's ability where not only can he attach equipment to it as soon as he enters the battlefield, but if he has over 7 power and toughness, he gets a lot of extra stuff. Like I get to draw cards and generate treasure tokens. So it's a little bit of an aggressive ramp, I guess. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, an aggressive ramp. But I guess let me draw my first card for my first turn. Oh, okay. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna set a planes down, tap it, and play Soul Ring.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we go.
What a-
And I passed
what a
my
great-
We got
draw.
there.
Oh
we
my
got
God.
there. We got there.
I said before we started, like, nope, I don't like this. I'm feeling spicy, but not this spicy.
I literally was like, yeah, turn 1 Soul Ring, go for it. It's a good All right, I guess that brings it to me. Hey, howdy, hey, what's up? It's BugsMytrix, aka Bugs Like the Bunny, aka I don't know, some non-binary goofball. I like bunnies. I'm here to play bunnies. I'm on Quain, the funny bunny. He's gonna draw your cards. And I, like Quain, would like to see your entire deck. It's the Exhibitionist. Please exhibit the whole thing for me. Ideally more than 1 card at a time. I'll draw for a turn. Ooh, that's a cool card. But I'll have a turn 1 play also with a Lupin Flower Village because Twain's, I don't know if he's like actually from Bloomborough, but he feels like he should be. I know that like when he was originally introduced, maybe not. But I will tap for a white because I'm gonna play a creature. I'm gonna play one of my favorite creatures. Scarelv, Defector Mite, kind of like Mom of Runes, but like a little guy. We'll pass.
All right. Hello, heroes. It's me, James D'Amato. You might recognize me formally from the One Shot podcast, currently on the Campaign Skyjacks podcast, or you might recognize my name on the spines of books that are on your shelves because I write the Ultimate RPG series for Simon & Schuster. Buy my books and game accessory products. It's how I feed my baby. I am running a commander deck with Squall Leonhart, but not the card named Squall Leonhart. I am running the version that is like renamed from another card, and gosh, my eyes are not good enough to read that small type. But this is a Squall. If I end up liking this deck, it'll be a deck that I can afford, and that's what I want. What does he do? Well, he makes it cheaper to get auras and equipment. He clearly knows some sort of shamanistic spellcaster who runs a sword shop, and he gets a discount. So there's just going to be a lot of equipment flying around this game because WallE is running a similar build with Cloud. And for my first turn, I think I'm just going to place a land, and that's all I'm capable of doing right now.
Fantastic.
Still terrifying.
Gonna be me. Bugs, I feel like you would like my best Soul Nourisher deck, because it is full of low guys, just like Skrelv and Mom of Runes. And Bess makes them all bigger. So I frequently kill people with Skrelv and with Mom of Runes and my Spore Frog.
Oh, I adore that.
It's a wonderful time. I am going to tap these two lands for an Arcane Signet. That is a common card. And then I have nothing to do with that Arcane Signet except pass.
Okie dokie. I'm going to untap these planes. I'm going to draw. Okay, I will play... I'm going to play Exotic Orchid. I get to add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls and can produce. And I'm going to tap 2 to bring out a Helitrooper. He has flying, and whenever this creature attacks, another target attacking creature gains flying until the end of turn. And equip abilities you activate that targets this creature cost 2 less to activate.
Sick as hell.
I like this card because it kind of amuses me because I never thought a lot about the Helitroopers in Final Fantasy VII or any of like the creatures in Final Fantasy VII in general because they're making these decks. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna see some stuff in here from the game. We're gonna put in a bunch of like these soldier grunts, and hey, it's working fine for me. I like it.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna pass my turn.
Sounds good. I'll untap that Lupin Flower Village. I will draw for... Oh, that's a spicy meatball. We don't have the money for that meatball, but it's a good one.
In this economy?
In this economy, we cannot afford that meatball until we have 4 more mana, but I'll tap a white and a blue, and hopefully I will draw more lands because it's bunny time.
Uh-oh.
It's
Rabbit season.
It is a rabbit season. I will pass the turn. Oh. Pass the turn?
Oh.
Oh?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to deal with an audio issue. That's fine. Everything's fine. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
We got there.
Okay, I am throwing down another land, and I should actually pass the turn so that I can draw. Okay. with 2 land on the table, I am going to put in... No, that's too early. I'll put in the Hero's Heirloom. This is a piece of equipment that will grant +2/+1. As long as the equipped creature is legendary, it has trample and haste. And
Oh,
that's
beans.
all I'm capable of for now.
Beautiful.
That's an O beans right there. That just makes me go,
Yeah, that's a spicy meatball.
that is.
That's a
Yeah,
well.
That's if y'all are worried about that, this is gonna be a long game for you. This is gonna be a very long game for you, or perhaps a very
as far as
short game.
equipment goes, it's a little tame. I'm gonna go ahead and lay a land for turn. I'm gonna tap 2 white and 1 for my commander, the Sky Hunter Skirmisher. He's here.
Hello?
Here.
He's a 1/1 flying double strike. He is summoning Cygnus currently, so I'll pass after that.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. Going to draw. Okay, I am going to tap Exotic Orchid. Wait, do you have anyone has a green out? No.
I don't believe so. I think you're the only one on green.
Yeah, I'm the only one has green right now.
Yeah, that'll tap for white or blue.
My plot has been twisted by my own petard. Well, anyway, I'll do this then. I'm going to tap 1 for the plains and 2 for Soul Ring to bring out Buster Sword.
Oh, there it is!
3/2, and whenever a quick creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value less than equal to that damage without paying its mana cost. And because I have Hella Trooper on the field, equip abilities you activate that target this creature cost 2 less to activate. Because I have Buster Sword is equip is 2, and I'm gonna slide it on top of Hella Trooper to make him a 4/2 creature with flying.
They used to put limits on that where it couldn't like make it go less than 1, but nowadays in Magic.
That nowadays.
It's just Yu-Gi-Oh. It's fine.
It's just you. See you laugh, you joke, but see, the thing is, me, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player coming into Magic,
Oh,
so
no.
Commander is the greatest format for me in the world. You have no idea how much I love this format because of that.
I'm so glad.
I am going to keep this on the field in face. I'm just going to keep it on the field and not attack with it because I need me a blocker, and I'm a pass.
That sounds good. I'll untap. I'll draw. Oh, good. We inch closer to the spicy meatball. I drew a land.
Oh. You have marinated the meatball for about 30 or 45 minutes right now?
We are the meatball is in the percolator.
That's not how you
Okay.
cook meatballs. Hey, as
That's
an
not how
Italian,
That's not
public service announcement, that's
Y'all
not how
cook
you cook
meatballs?
meatballs.
How do you cook meatballs?
That's
That's
a
not how you cook
coffee
meatballs or
thing
coffee.
at best.
I'm caffeinating my meatballs. Is this not like a...
I
That's-
cannot
that's
condone
efficiency.
caffeine-blasted meatballs. The one-shot network can't have that over its head.
Now listen, hear me out. What if we did sponsor caffeine blasted meatballs?
Look.
Oh, sure.
Do I have
Why
a
don't we
business
commit a
proposition
bunch
for
of
y'all?
other sins? With a Chicago Pope? I don't think so.
Wait, you're not telling me you wouldn't want, like, let me go into the spot and let me get a nice foot-long meatball caffeine blasted sandwich.
Yeah.
with
Oh my god.
Pomodoro sauce?
Do you want a meatball that's also a monster?
Yeah. Dripping with Pomodoro sauce? Oh, come on.
Oh.
Have we
Yeah.
learned nothing from the lemonade that makes you die? Have we learned nothing?
No.
Yeah, the
Not a
meatball
single
that
thing.
makes you God. Let's go.
If I want to mess with my cholesterol and blood pressure at the same time, I'm going to eat that thing, all right?
That's
That
just a
is
Friday
one of the
night for
things
me.
the serpent promised Adam and Eve in the garden, is that it would make them like God to eat the apple. If he was offering a meatball instead, I feel like I'd do it.
Listen. I will tap 1 and a white for one of my favorite cards. Every card in this deck is one of my favorite cards. That's why I play Commander. The first of many heir apparents.
Uh-oh.
That is a common
There
card.
it is.
So you play Commander specifically to break one of the rules that Commander has.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm up to speed.
I mean, like, I play Canadian Highlander for the other rules that I can't break.
That's
But,
actually, that's fair. That is very fair.
like a turn 1 Minskenboo off a Black Lotus, just fuck me up.
I did not put any content warnings on this stream.
I will pass the turn from there. I have
All right. I will
one blue up,
next turn.
2 bunnies up, little guy up.
Okay, I put my 3rd mana into play, and I tap them all to bring in my main boy, Squall.
Let's go.
So Squall's there. He's hanging out. He sees the sword, but he cannot touch it. He can merely
it's too
salivate.
much money.
And I think we pass from there.
All right. I'm done. Upkeep. Also draw.
Yeah.
I keep seeing a card and I'm like, oh right, because I looked at the top 5 a minute ago. It's so familiar. I will lay a land for turn. It is this Halimar Depths, which means it comes in tap, but when it enters the battlefield, I can look at the top 3 cards in my library and put them back in any order.
Oh, the Pauper All-Star.
Indeed.
I
feel like this deck that you're playing is just basically you gaslighting the entire table that you have heart of the cards.
Pretty much. I think these are the cards from the top. Hang on, check my hand real quick. Okay, I will put them back in this order. Boop. Then I will tap a blue and 1 for the Key to the Vault. But like my friends, I don't quite have enough to equip it. So instead what I will do is tap my Arcane Signet for a blue, and I'll cast Aqueous Form on my Skyhunter Skirmisher.
No.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It does say that he can't be blocked. And when he attacks, I will get to scry 1.
Okay, it seems like I should be worried about that, though.
Oh, no.
That makes sense?
That sounds like something they should be worrying about. You're absolutely right there.
Totally fine. And then I'll pass. That's it.
As the other blue mage, my spells do nothing to stop this. I hate that.
Untapping, and I'm drawing. Okay. I am going to set down Bonder's Enclave. I can tap this for 1 colorless, and if I tap 3 mana and draw, I can tap this card and draw a card. Activate only if you control a creature with power of 4 or greater. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that ability right now. I'm gonna tap Bonder's Enclave, tap Plains, and tap Soul Ring for 3 to draw a card.
Oh shit, the value.
Yeah, thing is, you know what's funny? I always
savings.
forget that this card can do it. I always forget that this card can like do stuff like this. It's like, wait, I can do stuff? Oh, right, cool. And that is my turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap Queen. Everyone may draw a card. If you do, you gain a life.
Oh, that's nice.
That's extremely
planned for
nice.
this, and I will draw.
Oh, nice. How nice of you.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna. Oh!
Oh no.
That's not a sound that I want to hear an opponent make.
No, yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just a shiny island. Here, as the blue mage, this is gonna make you all feel very safe. I'm gonna tap out.
Okay, I do. You know what? That does make me feel confident.
I'm gonna cast Swans of Bryn Argyle. The boy is here. I love this card.
Oh goodness.
I remember this one.
So this is a 4/3 flyer, and if a source would deal damage to Swans of Bryn Argyle, prevent that damage. The source's controller draws cards equal to the damage prevented.
Wow.
But Bugs, I'm all about dealing damage.
I'm all about letting you draw cards. Come on, punch the swan. It's Swan. The boy is here. I fucking love this card. No good punchy.
I have less love for that card than you do.
Why? He's my little fog machine.
I'm allergic to the fog.
I'll pass the turn.
That's how you know someone watched all of Lost and was very disappointed.
Oh, yeah. I could do that too. That'd be funny. Do I want?
Don't produce Lost. We already did it. It was confusing. It didn't go anywhere.
I want to become the smoke machine. I need to go back to the island. That's why I'm a blue player.
And just throw in a bear token in there too for no reason.
Oh.
Why are you spawning bear tokens? Don't worry, I'll explain later.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I just spawned a bear token. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, that's giving me ideas.
Yeah, just play a deck that's basically the series Lost, where you just do random things and you never explain why.
Oh my god. Every card.
Wait, like why are you producing tokens and stealing my tokens? It's gonna be explained at the at the end of the game.
All
Don't
makes
worry.
sense. It's building to a combo.
You gotta trust me that I'm building to it.
But why are you blinking out these characters and then coming back later on? Just trust me on this.
Got a plan.
Wait, this is so doable.
I'm tapping 2 to bring in the Buster Sword.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Buster Sword, if you can picture what that would
Everybody's
be.
busting.
Bustin makes me feel good.
And I am going to attach that to Squall.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So now Squall's got the Buster Sword. And now
got the juice.
I think I might be looking to do a hit. Let's see here.
You want to draw some cards?
See, if you prevent the damage, then I don't get my life link off of it, or more importantly, I don't get the damage that lets me do free casts, which I really do like the Buster Sword for that.
Yeah, but you could draw cards.
I could punch a swan. Is what you're suggesting an act of animal abuse, and I won't stand for it.
Here, I'm offering up a trade. You punch one swan. I will let you draw an additional card with Quain, which gains you life, thus kind of restoring the loss of lifelink.
It doesn't get me free casts. I need free
Now,
casts.
I will counter this argument saying swans are territorial warlike birds.
Well, yes.
So, I mean, really, the swan is probably going to be the aggressor no matter what.
Oh.
All right.
Is that how that's the noise swans make?
That's the siren sound of the swan call. Yeah. I'm mixing up metaphors. I'm making a stew. I'm making a medley.
Let them cook.
I am in the kitchen. The oven is on.
All right. So spell table is not letting me see cards too much. How big are everybody's boys out there? I know Bugs, at least. I'm just not going to be able to touch you.
Have a 4-4. I have a flying 4-4.
I have a 1/1 double strike, so I can do 2 damage.
Okay. I think then, and WallE's not quite tapped out. I think the safe move, unfortunately, is to go after the person that I know the least well, and combat is in their name, which means there will be repercussions for this later. Hey, everybody clip this for when I'm murdered later, so it makes sense. I am going to swing at Kate for 5.
You got it. I'm gonna say ow. And I will ask if you can go into spell table and set your commander. That way I can track commander damage.
Yeah. Is there a way to?
Right under your name.
Yeah, where it says and
next to
commander.
life total.
Oh, right. I'm looking in the wrong window here.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's right. It's not going to go off of his name because he's masquerading as another
I
card.
believe it's Dranitha Capuchin, I believe is the version.
It is Danitha Capital.
Danitha.
Danitha.
Yeah,
Danitha,
you can tell that's a
Dranitha.
family that really, really wanted to have a boy.
Oh, they
Yes,
do.
that definitely sounds like it.
This is it's giving Timantha from Fairly Odd Parents.
I went to school with some of Dan Marino's kids. All of Dan Marino's sons are named Dan Marino, and I
Ooh.
went to school with his daughter, Danielle.
Danitha Marino.
All right.
You know, it's cute when George Foreman does it, but I don't know when Dan Marino does it. It isn't as
Yeah.
cute. Like I
It's
don't
one
know.
of the few things that you can say it's cute when George Foreman does it.
Oh, first of all,
But
George Foreman
not-
is adorable. You ever
It's
look at
cute
that
when
man?
he
it's
invents
cute.
a grill. It's
That's-
cute when
that's
he names
fair.
all of his kids his name.
All right, I've marked that. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, because of the Buster Sword, I have to draw a card, so we'll do that. And then I will use the Buster Sword's magnificent powers to cast Halvar, the God of Battle.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love his
And
butt.
Halvar makes it so that Squall has double strike now. And at the beginning of each combat, I may attach target aura or equipment attached to a creature that I control to another creature.
The juice.
That's the juice. And I will finally pass the turn.
So, nope. That happened on first strike damage.
Oh,
And now Squall has double strike.
wait, was that I thought, oh, I didn't realize
Yeah.
first strike would interact like that. That's wild.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have gained double strike, and the way that the rules are written, I have a really great spreadsheet if you ever want to look at a very fiddly way the turns look. But yes, having double strike now, you will deal combat damage again. I will take 5 more from your commander.
Okay. Well,
And you get another Buster Sword trigger.
that is, hey, I realize this is good for me, but I think that sucks. Buster Sword's a little bit too good.
Oh, I'm gonna need to keep
Katie
blue
Combat will
mana
remember that.
up next time.
I am
Like,
gonna
Buster Sword is very fun, but yes.
Yeah, it's the busted sword.
Busted Sword. I am gonna put Sword of Sinew and Steel into play then.
Oh boy.
Well, there goes me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just gonna.
Oh no. Do I
Why?
want that? Maybe I want that.
Hey, we
I
all
can't-
want things in life. We
Yeah,
can't just
that's true.
have them.
I mean, I run a bunch of copy spells in here, so
Ooh.
Oh.
yeah, I like it when other people have cool cards. Sometimes I get to.
Now, hold on a second. They're my cool cards, though.
Well, no, they're our cool cards, comrade.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Got it.
You
Got
can't
it.
say that when you're not running red.
My commander's in a red sleeve for a reason, comrade. I'm in blue. It's our turn.
I feel like you have to say that though if you're playing a Zangief.
Oh, God, I need to build Zangief. I have
I can grab mine.
Oh, hell yeah. I have the Universes Within version.
Yes, with the big
Mhm.
hammer, of course.
Yeah,
Big
the
club,
hammer mommy.
So much better.
I would
I-
love for them to return to Street Fighter, but
I
do
would
it as
love
a
that.
Universes Beyond, because boy,
Yeah.
howdy.
A proper tie-in would be awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is it me? Are you all done, James?
Yes, I am finally
Oh.
all done. If you, unless you have more turn to give me.
No, not this time.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out. All right, untap, up, keep, and then I'm gonna draw. Hey, that thing. Land for turn. Lands are important. We're gonna play them. I will tap 3 to equip the key to the vault to the Sky Hunter Skirmisher. And make hard choices. I'll tap 2 for a dark steel pendant. It is indestructible. I can pay 1 and tap it to scry. Basically, I can scry 1. It was before scrying. I had a word for it. I'm going to move to combat. I thought I might have trouble choosing who to hit, but I don't. James, I'd very much like to send my commander over at you.
Okay.
Cannot be blocked.
Oh no!
Currently a 1/1 double striker, but when I declare it as an attacker, I will trigger my aqueous form, and I will scry 1 looking at the top of my library. I will leave that where it is because I knew what it was, and I did not forget because I have the memory of a goldfish. I'll move to first.
I feel like part
damage.
of that was a lie.
I mean, we'll move. So I'll pass priority if anybody has anything they want to do on the declaration of attacks or declaration of blockers. You can do so.
I got nothing.
I got nothing for first strike damage though.
Okay.
Ooh.
Moving to first strike damage.
I love confirming
will
something with a
deal
little bit of a threat behind it.
1
Well-
damage to you, James. So that's 1 damage from my this commander. When I deal that damage, I will look at the top 1 card of my library, and I can cast it for free. I will do so. It is an Ink Fathom Diver.
Ooh.
It's a 3/3 with Island Walk. When it comes into play, I'll look at the top 4 cards of my library and put them back in any order. There's a theme to this deck. Have you found it yet?
I found that I have islands, and that gets around my swan.
Whatever I put on top is going to be cast for free, and everything else is going to the bottom of the library. So I think... unfortunate. I will put them back in this... but okay. I'm only looking at the top 1, so the rest of these are going to go in this order. Okay. I put them back in this order. Great, I did it. Move to normal strike damage, I guess. There'll be another 1 for my commander. We didn't manage to change its power toughness any. I will look at the top 1 card of my library and can cast it for free. This one is Voyage's End. I can return target creature to its owner's hand, and I will scry 1. I think Halvar is probably the choice to go back to your hand.
Sure, I can see that. What with the double strike.
Yeah, well, it's at each combat. So you did have a trigger as I went into my combat. You could have another of your equipment attached to Danitha, if you so chose.
Oh, wait, really? Oh, at the beginning of each combat. Oh,
yeah, it's
white and equipment. They just get to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's a nuts card.
I forgot about my white privilege. Thank you for reminding me. I will take that. I love playing with people who know the rules to Magic the Gathering, because as a person who doesn't, the game is apparently goes much better for you. Yeah, when you do know the rules. I am going to put Sword of Sinew and Steel on there so that I can give my precious baby boy Squall some protection from black and red. Not that it matters too much in this group.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
It doesn't matter too much. It matters a little bit.
It matters just to me.
That is all I have, and I'll pass after that.
Okay. Untap, draw. I am going to set out a Slayer's Stronghold. I get to tap this for 1 colorless, and I can tap a white and red in this. A target creature gets +2 and 0 vigilance until the end of turn. I then am going to tap 1 colorless to play Explorer's Scope. Whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it is a land, you may put it onto the battlefield tap. Because of Helitrooper's ability, where all equipment that to activate target to this creature is cost you less, I'm going to slide Explorer Scope on top of it. So it's still a 4/4 with flying, but it has that little fun ability of whenever it attacks, I get to look for a land.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask.
Also a common card.
Does Spell Table have a way that I track commander damage on Spell Table? I know I have it on my Mox field here, but I just wanted to.
Yeah. If you click your name on your on spell table, it will bring up all the commanders and the
Oh,
damage
excellent,
you can
excellent.
stuff get. Yeah.
You can technically track key to the vault damage.
You can.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
you
that
can.
was
That
my
is-
other
so
question,
that
Katie.
is-
Is that part of it? Is that like when other creatures attack with Key to the Vault? Does that also do commander damage?
No, if I were to animate the key to the vault and turn it into a creature, then it would deal
Oh.
commander damage.
Oh.
It is the card
Ooh,
itself, which is
cool.
one of my commanders.
Oh, that's dope.
It's relevant for a few reasons in Pendragon. One is the reality chip, which is a legal Excalibur choice.
That's right. Yeah.
And the other is for the one my brain is blanking on the name of, but it flips over into Withengar. Elbrus, the Binding Blade.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 So when it flips over into Withengar, it is still your commander. And so Withengar can deal commander damage as well.
Okay.
That's
So
cool.
I'm gonna attack now. Katie, do you have flyers? Is your commander a flyer?
He is, but he is tapped.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna swing at you.
You sure you don't want to draw some cards?
No, because I'm gonna draw cards anyway.
Why does the
I'm gonna
devil keep appearing on our screen to tempt us into sin?
It's pretty much Bugs is sitting there like, hey, Wall, you want to draw cards? I'm like, no, I can do it myself. Thank you very much.
How do you not want to draw cards? It's
But I can draw my own cards.
I like that the damage to me has been entirely incidental so far in the pursuit
too.
of other goals entirely.
So I'm swinging at you with a 4/4 flying. Anybody going to do anything while I'm doing my swinging?
yeah, I do have an effect on attackers declared.
Mhm.
I'm gonna activate coin. Draw a card.
Okay.
manually.
Dope.
We're so. Oh no.
I don't like these sounds. I don't like them.
Don't worry about it. You got a couple turns.
I'm also gonna take that coin deal. That
Okay.
could use a little bit of life. So
Okay.
gonna boop that up. Gonna draw that card. And then I'm gonna take 4, I guess.
Okay, so stuff happens. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of my library. Because of Buster Sword, whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a card, I get to draw a card also. So here's my do I do my Buster Sword effect first, or do I do my Explorer Scope effect first? Because
So declaring something as an attacker happens before combat.
got
damage.
it. Okay, so
you have to
then
do the attacking first, technically before I took any damage.
okay, so then I will do the Explorer's Scope ability first. Okay, I looked at the top. I looked at the top card of my library, and it is a land card, and I'm putting it onto the field tapped. Okay, and because I did damage, Buster Sword kicks in. I get to draw a card. Okay, and I get to cast a spell from my hand. Cast a spell from my hand with mana value equal or less to that damage without paying its mana cost. Since I dealt 4 damage, I get to cast a card for 4 mana for free. I'm going to use that 3 of it to play a Armory Automaton. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may attach any number of target equipment to it. I'm not going to attach any equipment to it. And that is my turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw. Ooh. Maybe we do. Maybe we just do that. Do we do that? Let's be bad.
Are you dropping the spicy meatball?
Well, maybe kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna play a land for turn. I'm gonna tap 4. And I'll play Court of Vantress.
Ooh.
When it enters the battlefield, I become the monarch.
Oh, beans.
No, it's fine. I just want you to attack me and draw cards. I keep giving you options. And then it has a fun upkeep triggers. So at the beginning of my upkeep, choose up to one other target enchantment or artifact. If I'm the monarch, I may create a token that's a copy of it. If I'm not the monarch, I can have Court of Antris become a copy of it until the end of my turn. Let's see. I will move to combat, move through combat, move to second main, move to end step, and I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, oh, oh.
Now I think
Oh,
you're
I
just
wish-
doing it to scare us. Now I think it's not.
It's
You don't
both of
actually
that.
have anything. Yeah.
No, but see, they're doing the two things every blue player is really good at. By they say what every single phase they're going through. So like, and you're kind of like, and what? Then what? And then what? What?
What are you gonna hit?
Okay, okay. It's kind of like playing against a blue player is like playing someone against says, hey, 2 for flinching.
Yeah, and y'all, meatball time. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna pass the turn. I am thinking about that caffeinated meatball, like,
Now I kind of want a meatball sub though in general.
right?
And I always feel like a good meatball sub is a very local kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely. I will pass the turn from there, but I am thinking about meatball subs.
I dropped my cheat sheet in
we good?
in chat.
Yeah. Sorry, I wrote down. I've got. Again, it's been a long time since I played Magic the Gathering, so I do have a little note card with like reminders of like you should probably be casting this at this point, and I did have to go look up the card and what it does.
Oh, hot.
Yeah, so we are gonna start the next turn. I am extraordinarily terrified about whatever is about to fall on us, so I do want to make sure that I get in some rounds that matter before it inevitably happens. Okay. I do think it's important to have haste. So I am going to tap to attach this. Unless I forgot Halvar does at the beginning of each combat. Okay, so yeah, no. It's better to do the other way. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to attach the Hero's Heirloom, and we are going to once again, I gotta keep track of his power and toughness. Otherwise, it's all gonna fade away. So that's 9 and 7. Okay. WallE, I do feel bad that I've been beating up on Kate. And really, oh, no. Has WallE gone away?
Oh, wait. WallE.
I can't block you anyway. Well, I can block you, but you're gonna deal with me trample damage no matter what.
Well, yeah.
I
I'm just trying to spread it out so that I'm not just wailing on a single person through the whole thing. But your video has turned off.
Oh, it has?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. Oh.
Sometimes Scryfall, or not Scryfall, Spell Table does that. Like, if you refresh, you should pop back in.
Now, WallE, if you pop back in and like you've got like 6 Darksteel Colossuses on the table, I think that would be very funny.
That'd be a very good bit.
It would be a really good bit. I could only hope our friend is running out to get more cards. I do not want to hit them until until they return.
Oh, I need to grab something really quick.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome back.
Oh, let me cover up all my. Okay.
Excellent. All right, I am going to swing at you for an initial 9 damage.
And you have double strike and all that other.
Well, I don't have double strike yet. What happens
Okay.
is I hit you for the 9, and I draw from the Buster Sword.
Yep. I'm gonna block with Armory Automaton anyway. So, well, no, I'm gonna take the full hit because no matter what, I'm gonna be taking some damage. Yeah, I'm gonna take this hit. I'm gonna just take it.
You could minimize how much, like
Commander
how big
damage.
of a
The
free
important
that's
thing
spell.
is
true.
commander. Yeah.
That's also
that's
super
right. That's right. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be mean to you.
How's that?
Okay.
It's a huge
You're
commander, so
Yeah,
that's
it's a huge commander. I gotta be mean to you. I'm gonna tap exotic orchid for no, I can't do that. Nut bunnies. No, no. Ha. Okay, yeah.
War?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
So Halvar comes in.
Mm-hmm.
We initiate the double strike.
Yeah.
I don't have any spare equipment that Halvar shoves onto Squall. But the Buster, so I will do another 9 damage. The Buster Sword will activate again, and I am now going to put.
So how much got soaked up? So you did block with your creature.
Yeah, I blocked with automaton. So the first time I took 7 damage
7
from.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still enough to get Halvar out.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be another 9 on the double strike.
Yup.
Yep.
And that'll be another.
And now I use that to cast Stoneforge Mystic.
Well, hang on. Sorry. There's more triggers. You got so many cool things on this dude. So on first strike damage, you also have a Sword of Sinew and Steel trigger.
Oh God, do I?
Yup.
Destroy a up to 1 target planeswalker and up to 1 target artifact.
Okay.
You could choose none if you just didn't want to do anything.
I'm trying to think.
You know.
I don't think there are any artifacts that are terrifying me right now. Like, it's mostly just mana sources out there. My spell table is doing a terrible job of showing me the big version of all your cards.
There is a
the main things I can think of are my Key to the Vault, which is kind of my whole deal. And the other Buster Sword.
Yeah, my Buster Sword is something you want. Yeah, my Buster Sword and Katie's Key of the Vault are the 2 things you may want to pop.
Yeah.
There's also Skrelv, which can give things protection.
Skrelv is Mom of Runes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's my little artifact bench, who can't target himself.
Yeah.
Okay. I will have to take him out because Bugs, you've been building up this storm that's going to come down on us, salivating it over time. You know that gif of Vince McMahon where he's more and more excited about the very strong man entering the arena? That's exactly what
I'm so
right
glad
now,
that on with a table full of terrifying birds with swords and large men with swords, the swan is just like horrifying.
Why do you want us to punch it so bad? It's a menacing thing.
You can draw so many cards. You could draw 10% of your deck with 1 punch. It's 1 punch swan.
Okay, well, it's gone now. It's 1 punch gone.
No, Skrell's gone. The swan.
Oh, the swan is still potentially around. Okay.
Yeah, the swan cannot be targeted. It's not an artifact. But if you want to kill Skrell, you can kill Skrell.
Skrelv is a form of protection for the swan.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually is that the target?
That's the target.
I will pay 2 life to activate Skrelv to give the swan pro white until the end of turn.
Okay.
Just in case.
Sure. All right, so that is all the equipment triggers. Now I use the Buster Sword to put Stoneforge Mystic into play so I can search my library. And view all. There we go. And I knew which one. That's right. It's a sword that I'm looking for. Yeah, we're gonna get the Sword of Truth and Justice. And thanks to Squall's ability on my second main phase, or whatever, you know the names of the phases, after combat phase. Oh, yeah, I should close the library. Thank you very much. And shuffle that.
Second main phase is actually correct now.
Hey, I got one right! Good. Okay. Let me remember to shuffle my library because otherwise that will be bad. Okay. So I can tap to put into play Tidus's Brotherhood sword. So that is, let me put the creatures up here so that we have some distinction, and random artifacts and stuff will be nebulously floating above my head. And that, I think, is it. I passed the turn.
Pro white and pro blue is going to be a problem. All right. Let's. On your end step, I'm going to pay 1 and tap the Darksteel Pendant to look at the top card of my library, and I can put it on the bottom. I should know what it is, but I forgot. Okay, I remembered. Untap. Oh, nothing on upkeep. I will draw for turn. That's that thing that I knew that it was. I'm going to lay a land for turn. I'm going to tap a blue and 2 for Dream Cache. This is a super useful card in this deck for when I accidentally draw something that I actually want in my library. I'm going to draw 3 cards. I can choose 2 cards from my hand after drawing and put both either on the top or the bottom of my library.
That's sick.
So I'm going to draw 2. Ooh. Okay. No, draw 3. Wow. That's even better. Ooh. I will put them back like this. I will choose these 2 cards and put them back on top of my library in this order. Then I will move to combat.
All right. And at your combat, at the start of the combat phase, if I'm understanding this correctly, I use Halvar to attach this sword to Squall. So he's just juggling swords now.
Correct.
Oh, many swords. Like, it's like one in each hand, one in his mouth, and one clenched between his butt cheeks.
He's got more than Zorro. Like, who knows
Yeah,
how
he's
doing
pulling a
it.
Zorro right now. He's 100% pulling a Zorro.
None of those are small swords either.
No, those aren't small swords.
I love the beefy boy.
All right. I am James. You don't. It doesn't matter if you have a blocker. I am gonna keep coming at you because you hit me very hard.
That's such a smart idea. I can't advise you to hit me more. Because I forgot to do my life gain even from that terrible
that's right.
savage
You have lifelink. Oh my goodness.
All right, Voltron players, I'm gonna need y'all.
Let's go. Okay. All right, that's it.
I'm gonna keep giving him life.
All right, I know what's on top of my library, so I don't need to do any. I guess actually, if everybody's cool with me walking back to just before combat.
Oh yeah,
yeah, please.
I will before I hit. I will pay 1 white for Spirit Link. Spirit Link is a super cool aura that gives me lifelink, except it's not called lifelink. So if I already had lifelink, I would get double, but I didn't.
You get
so
stackies.
It's just lifelink.
Nice.
Oh, we're armadillo cloaking. Let's go.
Let's go.
And then I will move to combat and send the Sky Hunter Skirmisher at James. Pass priority for declare attackers and declare blocker steps.
Got nothing.
Well, since I can't block, I will simply absorb your fury.
Wonderful. We're going to go to first strike damage. You will take 1 damage from my commander. I will gain 1 life from my Spirit Link, and I will look at the top 1 card of my library. I could cast it for free. I will cast Stand Firm on the Sky Hunter Skirmisher. It will give it +1/+1 until end of turn, and I can scry 2, which I will do. I know what the next one is, but just to make sure I don't want the other one, I have made sure that is fine. Move to normal strike damage. You'll take 2 this time. I did it!
We're getting there.
You did it! Hey, I'm just proud of you.
I'll gain 2 life that time from the Spirit Link, and I will look at the top 2 cards of my library, which I just did before. I will choose to cast this Ulamog's Crusher for free.
Yeah!
And the other will go to the bottom of my library.
Oh, I love Ulamog's Crusher.
Ulamog's Crusher is a bonkers card for a common. This is 8 for an 8/8 with Annihilator 2, and it attacks each combat if able. So when I attack with it next combat, you'll have to sacrifice 2 permanents on the attack.
Oh my god.
And I didn't even have to pay for it. I'm going to move to my second main phase. And
The main phase. I want to point out that was invented by Hobbits. Second main phase.
I think that, well, I do have a colorless creature now, so I'm a little bit less intimidated by that, but you're still huge. What do we think is the biggest problem on James's board, everybody?
Qual.
I mean, I think the sword that blows up the sword that blows up other artifacts I don't love.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all kind of do have artifacts that we're relying on pretty heavily. Pro black, pro red. All right. Then I will do everybody at the table a favor. I'll pay white and 2, and I will cause the Sword of Sinew and Steel to vanish into eternity.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
It
so.
will be
Thank you.
exiled. Bye-bye forever.
That's so cash money of you.
I mean, from a certain point of view, you could say it's not cash money at all.
That will be it for me, and I will pass turn after that and encourage everybody to remember that wonderful gift I gave the whole table.
Untap, draw.
You know what, Kate? You're right. I will remember that.
well.
No, Kate, don't worry. I'll kill him next turn.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
Okay. I am going to set down Rugged Prairie. I get to tap this to add 1 colorless, and if I tap a red and a white and tap this, I can add 2 red or a combination, 2 red, 2 white, or a combination of red and white. Still no green.
No.
Yeah, this is hilarious though. I have a plan though. I have a very good plan for this. Okay, so I am going to now move to my attack step. I am going to swing at you, James, because you got no flyers.
Nope, no flyers.
No one wants to poke the bird. No one wants to. Okay.
You know what? Do you really want me to poke this bird?
I've woven this beautiful spider's web, and nobody wants to just walk right into it. I don't understand.
Like, hey guys, I got some spider. I got some
You know
food
what?
over here. Don't mind the poison sign over any of them or anything.
Look, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, but I'm gonna swing at Jing because I know I can get this trigger that I really need. So I'm gonna swing at you with my 4/4 flyer.
All right, and that's your commander, right?
No, it's not my commander. This is just Helitroopers. This is just my Helitrooper. So when I swing at you, the Explorer Scope kicks in, so I get to look at my top card, and if it's a land, I get to put on the field tapped.
Hey.
It is not.
Oh, okay.
But because if I do deal damage to you, I get to draw a card. Does the damage get dealt to you?
Yes, it does. I cannot
I will
stop it.
Draw a card. Okay, and I have 4 mana that I can, as I go into after my post combat stuff, going into my main phase 2. I have 4 mana that I could use to play a card from my hand. I'm going to play.
It's an instant cast.
Oh, instant cast. Okay,
it happens during combat. It's
right.
not like you have mana. It's just you get 1 free.
Okay. Then I shall play. Then could I play a sorcery then?
Yeah, so this is kind of getting around the timing restrictions.
Yeah.
So you can,
then that's
cast
perfect,
a spell from your hand.
That is perfect. Then. I'm going to play Nature's Lore. Search my library for a forest card and put that card onto the battlefield.
Let's go.
I needed that card so bad.
Is that what's holding back your commander?
Yes, exactly.
Oh
that I have
God.
no forest. Okay, so I'm putting a forest in the field, and I'm going to shuffle.
And now you'll go to second main.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I now have all this stuff going into my second main phase. I have all this mana on the field. I am going to tap. Okay, I'm going to tap Soul Ring to play Wrecking Ball Arm. This is a legendary artifact. Equipped creature has base power 7 and 7 and can't be blocked by creatures with power of 2 or less. It has the thing where it says equip legendary creature, I have to tap 3, and to equip it in general, I have to tap 2. Next, I'm going to tap 1 forest, 1 red, 1 red, and 1 white, and 2 colorless to play my commander, Cloud X Soldier.
Yeah, bring
It
it
has
out.
haste. When Cloud enters, attach up to one target equipment. Attach up to one target equipment you control to it. I'm going to attach Wrecking Ball Arm to it. So his base toughness is now 7/7.
That's sick.
And that is my turn.
On your end step, I will activate Quain. I will gain a life and draw a card.
Yes.
You are all also welcome to do so. Oh, that's such a funny card too.
I don't think I know what's.
I don't like that you're
You
walking
know what? I'm gonna
around
take
with
the risk. I'm gonna take it. So do you gain a life when I draw a card?
Oh no, you gain a life.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's you just get to gain a life and draw a card. It's a very normal deck.
This deck is giving me trust issues.
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna untap.
I'm not
and
taking
then
a deal this time.
I have an upkeep trigger on Court of Vantress, which has at the beginning of my upkeep, choose up to one other target enchantment or artifact. Not that I control, just any of them. If I'm the monarch, I may create a token of that. If I'm not the monarch, I can have this become a copy of it with that rules text until end of turn.
Oh no.
Y'all are having so much fun, so I'm gonna have a Buster Sword.
Now I feel so left out.
Yes, let's
Everybody's
all
got
have
one
Buster
for
Swords.
me.
We all get Buster Swords. It's like a
How
SpongeBob
long
meme.
were you sitting on that bit?
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you have that card ready to go.
That was, yeah.
Somebody clip the Buster Sword coming out. My goodness.
Which I added when I smack, I get free stuff.
Wow,
I'll drop
Spell Table can't
return.
recognize that variant. Weird.
Oh my
Unfortunately.
gosh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm gonna play this land for turn. I'm gonna spend 2 mana. And I'm gonna put the Buster Sword on the Swans.
Why not? Yeah.
Because y'all aren't swinging. Alright, so the Swans are now a 6/4.
Oh, shit.
I
a
know
6/5
in like public
flyer.
parks you're not supposed to feed swans. You're definitely not
Yeah.
supposed to give them a Buster Sword.
Big sword.
I'm gonna move to combat, which is something I don't usually do with this deck. Since no one wants to hit the Swans are angry. James, I'm gonna come at you for 6 in the air.
6 in the air. Well,
7 in the air, excuse me.
7 and correct. That is not your commander because it is swan, not
Right.
a bunny.
Yeah, it's just a big honking swan for 7.
Great.
And then Buster Sword trigger, I just get to free cast something, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I draw a card? I draw a
You
card.
do draw
Cool.
before you get to cast it for some
Draw one and then
reason.
cast something. the
Oh,
amount of
do
damage.
I-
Card is insane.
How insane do I be? Yeah, let's get the whole 7. I'm gonna put something scary down.
Oh my god.
I'd like to introduce you to the Teresian Mindbreaker.
Oh no.
Whenever it attacks, defending player mills half their library, rounded up.
Oh no.
Wow.
Dang.
Dang.
Rounded up?
That's like math. We gotta do math. in
Yeah.
this game?
I see now why you wanted me to get rid of the thing that could get rid of artifacts.
Yep.
Listen, I just wanted to use the swan to hit stuff.
Mhm.
Look, now you have a reason to hit me and become the monarch.
I guess I do.
Oh god.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards in hand already. Do I have a 4-drop that I feel like casting? Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, screw it. Let's wait, is that sorcery speed? Okay. Yeah, we might as well. I'm gonna tap 3 for another round, X being 0. I'm gonna exile the swan and then return it to the battlefield untapped. The sword does fall off. I don't really care.
Clang!
The big old sword just drops into the field.
This swan has got to be
Um,
so distressed. It was just holding a gigantic sword. It disappeared from existence and then flickered right back.
Yeah, you guys are making my boy honk. I'm gonna move to end step. I'm gonna draw a card. We have never been more back. I will pass the turn.
It's just so distressing. It's so distressing when you come back. Okay.
You want the monarch? You want our cards? You want to stop me from just stealing your cool stuff?
I mean, I don't know how to defeat you, because I can't attack you, and that's kind of the one strategy I'm running right now. There might
No,
be
you have.
something in here. There might be a miracle.
Oh wait, yeah. Now I have a blocker that can stop the pro white and pro blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do. First things first, I am going to tap a single mana to put all that glitters on Squall.
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
So that's each enchantment
Also,
and or
A
artifact.
common card.
Very common
Yeah.
card, yeah.
4.
Why is that
And
card
in
common?
pauper.
That card is common. That's wild. That card is common.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If folks don't mind, for clarity's sake, I'm going to put counters on all that glitters just so I can keep track of.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So reasonable.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Okay. So that's all that glitters, and that will bring Squall up some math. Okay. It's going to be 13 and 11. Okay. I should just summon in equipment, I think. All right, yeah. I'm going to tap 1 mana to bring in Trailblazer's Boots.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Zoom.
The zoomy
Zoom,
booties.
zoom, zoom.
Do I want to bring in anything else? Yeah, it's probably going to come to bite me, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I am going to tap 2 to bring in the Mithril Coat.
Ooh. Well, that does something special when it comes in.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. When Mithril Coat enters the battlefield, I can attach it to a target legendary creature I control. Oh, look at that. Squall's right there. So I'm going to put that on him. And now I'm going to move to combat phase.
Go ahead and tick up your all that glitters by 2 more.
Oh, that's
you
true.
had 2 more artifacts come in. If you just click on that number.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And
Yeah.
if you click on power toughness, it should go up 1 as well. Yeah.
That's so convenient. Okay, good.
Shift click to go down. If that's relevant.
I mean, with people
Maybe.
destroying
In the
artifacts,
future.
it very well may be. Okay. So now I'm going to search my memory, and Katie, I do believe that you wanted me to remember something.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm here, so I might as well attack you. So.
Here. I remember what it was that I wanted you to remember.
Oh,
I wanted
yeah.
you to remember that Bugs just played something that wants us to mill half our library. That was it.
Yeah, I've done the numbers
That
on
was the
it.
thing to remember.
If I can hit Bugs, I don't need half my library. You know?
That is true.
That is very
That is
true.
extremely true.
I will say this, James. If you can't do what you're about to do to Bugs, I will destroy your commander.
Um,
Well, I actually, the thing that mills half your library can block you.
it can. Okay,
Because
well,
Yeah.
right now you are a tool against Bugs, but also you're a threat to us. So
you're
I'm
right.
just
Okay.
I like that I'm the threat and I have a swan and a sword.
I mean, you've just been like doing villain monologues every time you draw anything.
I'm gonna be real. Most of them have been lands. I just like seeing basics.
Okay. Well, okay. In the interest of seeing what happens, maybe I'll attack Bugs instead. Bugs,
let's go.
Is
Let's
there
see.
a response?
So attackers.
Attackers is Squall.
Cool. I mean, I will block with the large boy that everyone is terrified of.
How big is he?
He's a 6'4". He's not that big.
Okay. Yeah.
The trample will still move.
The trample will still
go right over.
Trample.
How much will I die by? Oh, I think I'm just dead. That got double strike?
It does have double strike, so there will be another strike.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead as hell.
Okay, so I draw.
That's
and
why I didn't want to be hit.
Yeah, no, you were right.
Drop and look at that, Mantle of the Ancients.
Here's my
Yeah.
question, though. Here's my question: does Squall have vigilance?
Yes, he does. That's his basic ability.
Yep.
And let's see here. Set counters to 7.
Okay, so Mantle of the Ages is an aura.
Mhm.
Yep, it sure is.
5,
Disgusting.
6, 7.
You're even
Disgusting.
more dead, Bugs.
All right, so
Yeah.
Bugs.
Wait, actually, on an attack is declared, I'm gonna tap coin, gain a life, draw a card, just in case.
Hey, it's a blue deck.
Yeah, we might
it
as
could do
well, right?
anything.
You never know.
I did not draw an out. Yeah, I'm dead as hell.
Okay. And then for my that's right, I have to draw again because
All right, I'm just gonna be dead.
Hey, we all love dying and being dead.
Look, I gave a swan a sword.
I forgot at the beginning of combat I get to attach my boots too. Non-basic land walk. That's probably very helpful. With the other drop, I put a Sword of Feast and Famine into play.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And thanks to the second draw I got from the Buster Sword on my second main phase, I get to put down a land. I am now up to 5 land, everyone.
Goodness gracious.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Let's see.
We're going to try.
That's okay. So, all right. Oh, that's important. So I know I gained 22 health from the second hit. So let's start there because that'll be easy. So that's 76. But I'm trying to remember what
I think it was
at
11 that
before.
got through on the first hit.
Yeah, 11. Okay. So
because it was at 15, so it took 4.
Yeah.
So 87. All right.
Just a very chill 87 life total.
Just 87 life points. That's like
all I did was
basic
give you the
stuff.
opportunity to draw cards.
Well, you also wanted
and some other
a bunch
stuff.
of swans so much. It was very menacing.
I even flickered it. I could have maybe saved myself if I hadn't flickered the swan.
Well, and that now you've learned your lesson, haven't you? Don't flicker swans. Don't encourage people to punch them. Don't give them buster swords. And for goodness sakes, folks, don't feed a swan in the park.
So he wanted a sword.
All right.
I think I am done. Okay. Katie, I'm interested if you can kill me. I feel like you might be able to pull it off.
Let's find out. Because I don't know. We'll find out. I have untapped. I have upkept. I am drawing.
That'd have been good.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
We are at least going to give you some trouble, I think.
Hey, we
And
love
hope that
trouble.
WallE can help. So let's start by. Jeez. All right. We have exactly as much as. Okay. Yep. All right. While I'm doing this, give you your best possible chance. I'm going to
Let's
tap
go
for
for it.
2 white and 3 and hard cast, something I hate
Okay.
doing. A rambunctious mutt is a puppa
Ooh.
dog.
Ooh.
When it enters the battlefield, I can destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. I would like to tell all that glitters to get
Yeah.
TFO.
Okay, that's really.
That.
Yeah.
Now, have you thought about how this would affect me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
weird. Okay.
I would then like to tap 1 white to cast Cloud Shift, targeting the rambunctious mutt, which will
that's
exile
hot.
it and return it to the battlefield under my control. And I would like to tell Mantle of the Ancients to get TFO.
Oh, that's a setback.
You can't see it, but I'm fist pumping right now.
That's so hot.
Like, oh my god, Kate, you're so funny.
My final act, probably, I will tap Arcane Signet and I will ephemerate the rambunctious mutt.
Yes.
Exiling it for the battlefield and returning it under my control. At which point,
Buster Sword?
well, Feast and Famine is going to equip on my combat, and
Oh.
Cloud has green. So I
Yeah.
think it has to be Feast and Famine.
That's
I was
true.
thinking Mithril Coat.
Yeah.
Mithril Coat's indestructible.
Yeah.
Well, this is... Oh, that's a great point. Yep. So, yeah, Feast and Famine is going to be the target for that last one. Ephemerate does have rebound, so if I get another turn, maybe I'll get to do it again. Cool. That's all the mana I had. I will move to combat.
Yes.
Which is
Yes.
useless to me now.
Well, useless to you.
That's
will
what I
send
said.
the
Verbatim.
Sky Hunter Skirmisher. Yeah, it was the emphasis. And the Ulamog's Crusher.
Ooh.
James. On attack, I will scry 1, and James, I will need you to sacrifice 2 permanents from your board.
Oh.
Choose your 2 least favorite cards that's laying on your board and tell it to GTFO.
Let's see.
I love Annihilator.
I'll put this on the bottom of my library because it will not save me. They could be lands.
Yeah,
It could be dudes. Could be.
I'm gonna sack a land here. I don't think I need the land at this point.
Oh no, it's not bracket 1. I did land destruction.
No, you can use.
I'd actually argue that Danitha made it not bracket 1 because of how ridiculously efficient she is. All right, there's an 8/8 coming at you and a 1/1 double strike. So move to.
Well, okay.
You
The
can block
1/1 is
the
a flyer, right? So
yes, and
I'll
unblockable.
Block the 8/8, and that blows up. But I do take damage from the double strike flyer, and that is commander damage. Importantly, so
yes. So we'll go to first strike damage first.
Yep.
Because it might change. So first strike damage, you'll take 1. I'll gain 1. And I will look at the top 1 of my library. Hilariously, I will cast for free a Lens of Clarity. which means I know what my next strike is going to be. Not that there's anything I can do about it, but I get to peek. Well, all right. We'll move to normal strike damage, where you will take 1 additional damage.
No.
Gain 1 additional life, and I will exile the top 1 card of my library. I can cast any non-land for free. The rest will go to the bottom of my library. And my combat is done, and probably also my life.
8/8 is murdered.
How big is?
Because Squall is only 6, but he has double strike, so he does.
Yes, that will kill him.
He does kill that. Yeah.
This kills the Eldrazi, unfortunately.
That is it for my turn. Save me, WallE. You're my only hope.
Here I go. Untapping. A lot of untapping. And then I am going to draw. Okay.
What you got, WallE?
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tap Soul Ring to foretell a card and set this card face down.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! You're just
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh stuff now.
Let's go.
Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to 7/7. All right. I am going to attach. Going to tap for 2 to attach. Yeah, I'm going to attach 2 to attach Buster Sword to a Cloud X Soldier. Cloud's base is already 7/7 plus Buster Sword. It is now a 10/9 creature.
Nice. Does he have trample?
No, he does not have trample.
Okay.
Okay. Next, okay. Next, I am going to go into next, I'm going to go into attack. I'm going to swing at you with Josh with a Helitrooper and Cloud X Soldier.
Okay.
Whenever this target creature attacks, another target creature gains flying. Cloud now has gained flying. He is now a 10. He is now a 10. What is it, 10? Yeah, he's now a 10/9 creature with flying.
Does he have double strike?
No, he does not have double strike.
Not double strike. Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of commander damage now. That is what I'm terrified of.
Right. And then I am going. That's pretty much what I'm doing for my turn. So yeah, you have 11 points of commander 10 points of commander damage coming at you, and Helitrooper coming at you with a 3/2, 1/1, 1/2 flying.
Okay. All right.
So in total, you're being dealt 11 points damage in total, but 10 of them is commander damage.
All right. All right.
As
I was expecting to get blown up, so that is.
I sadly didn't have enough to blow up, but I still have stuff that happens when I swing. Because of Explorer Scope, whenever Helitrooper attacks, I get to look at the top card to see if it's a mana. If it isn't, I get to put it in the field. It is not. Because I dealt 10 points of damage to you.
You get free casts, yeah.
Yes, I get to free cast. Also, on top of that, because of Cloud's ability, whenever a Cloud attacks, I get to draw a card. And whenever Buster's Sword kicks in, I get to draw a card.
Sure.
So I just draw 2 cards already.
Yeah, that's
I now
nuts.
have. Yes.
That's
I now
valuable.
have 10 stuff to do right before my phase ends.
No, you can just spend it on one thing, right? You can't. It's not 10 that you can divide between multiple things. Okay, yeah.
No. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to play Ultimate Magic Meteor. Ultimate Magic Meteor deals 7 damage to each creature. If this spell was cast from exile, each opponent has to choose 1 artifact or land the player controls to destroy. I didn't cast it from exile, but all your creatures are dealt 7 damage.
Okay, so that will unfortunately kill Halvar, God of Battle.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
Okay.
That is huge. No more free equips for me.
Exactly.
Does that
now
not kill Squall as well?
No, Squall is indestructible.
Yeah, it's
because of
indestructible,
Oh, that's
sadly,
right.
because of that. If I cast it from exile, I would have been done to extra big stuff, but I have something else I plan on doing. I am now going to move into post phase.
Now y'all are making up new phases.
Okay, I'm going to move into my post combat phase, will just main phase 2. I'm going to tap 1 forest and tap for 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4 to play my foretell card. Lifestream's Blessing. Draw X cards, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control, as if you cast this spell. If this spell was cast from exile, I gain twice X life. I dealt Cloud is a 10/9 creature. I get to draw 10 cards,
And
I
gain.
am I am so
and
sorry.
I gain 20 life.
You foretold that on this turn, didn't you?
Yeah. Wait.
Foretell
Oh.
has to happen on a subsequent.
Oh.
You're right.
No.
That's
I'm
fine.
so
That's
sorry.
fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I still did the damage. I just don't get life back. That is totally fine. That is fine with it. I'm with that.
I just don't
Wally,
get my,
I don't get my life
there
back.
with you. I was like, what an incredible turn. It starts
It
up
was.
with this-
Part of me's like,
I
you know
gotta say
what?
it.
I was in the room with Dark Yugi at that point. You were talking in a deeper register.
Well, then I still have this turn. I'm going to tap 2 to play Conqueror's Flail. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 as long as for each color among permanents you control. I'm just going to sit down on the field, and then I'm going to play. That's it. That's all I'm going to do for now. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I had done more damage, but it looks like you're about to fly at me with something hitting hard next turn.
Yeah. Well, I.
Hey, James, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
My deck is full of commons.
Yeah, I definitely have to deal with Wally first. That is
Okay, great.
extraordinarily
Yeah.
clear to me. The commander damage that I was worried about from you, I'm like, well, you're wicking away at me with the commander damage. I'm worried about that. And Wally came in one turn, just like, boom!
I mean,
Never been hit
that's-
harder in my life.
That's Cloud.
Yep. It's why I love playing Voltron decks, just for do stuff like that.
We love the big punchies.
Okay. Not helpful, not helpful, not helpful.
Oh, I forgot one more thing.
Uh-huh.
Because Cloud attacked, and my power was greater than 7, I get 2 treasure tokens.
Oh,
Yeah!
hell yeah.
Aw.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
That's money. Oh, Wally, your video just died.
Oh, beans.
Okay.
The value.
I think, well, That's not helpful. I think I do need to attack or start attacking.
Mind you, I have no blockers right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the same.
Yeah.
Someone blew up all my dudes.
Oh, and I don't
I'm
have
sorry.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Oops.
I don't have double strike anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
That's gonna cause me a lot of
Very
problems.
relevant.
Okay.
Well, that actually means I can survive a hit.
Yeah, you might be able to.
Well, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though
And
if
then,
he,
and then Halvar will. Well,
If-
no, Halvar's dead. It's not back to
yeah,
hand. Okay.
if they attack me, I'm down. I'm done.
Yeah.
So like you can get a free win off of me, maybe.
Maybe. I don't
Maybe.
think I'm going to be able to get Squall big enough. Is the issue? I don't think I have it in my hand to do it.
Mhm.
So what yeah. And that's whenever equipped creature deals combat damage. So that would happen after my attack. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Squall is going to attack Wally.
Okay, I'm going to do this then. While you're attacking me, I'm going to tap this for red, for colorless to play Chaos Warp.
Now,
The
I
owner of
can't
Target
verify
Permanent
that you can
shuffles it.
play Chaos Warp because, once again, your camera has turned off and you could be
It did?
holding up anything right now. You could be holding up
I
the
could be
Dark
holding up
Magician,
anything.
which
It could be a
is a
boat.
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It could be a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh my god, Chaos Warp.
Chaos Warp.
I would.
Chaos Warp.
Chaos Warp.
What is Chaos Warp? Everybody
Oh.
seems to know about this famous
Oh.
card.
What is Chaos Warp? We're about to
Chaos
find
Warp,
out.
I'm about to explain to you. So, what Chaos Warp does is the owner of Target Permanent shuffles it into their library. Then you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent, you can put it right onto the battlefield. If it's not, you can't do anything.
Okay, what colors are Chaos Warp?
Chaos Warp is a red card, and I'm targeting Squall.
Okay.
If you have
Let's
any
see.
protection against red,
I
then
don't have
I
protect-
don't
I
think there's
don't
pro
think I
red
proc
anymore.
red right now. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
got rid of my red proc. Okay.
I was kind of, when you did that, that was my backup plan if I couldn't do something that turn.
So I have to return Squall to the command zone.
Yep.
And now you have to search your library. You look at the top card of your library.
Yep.
If it's a permanent, you get to put it onto the field. If it's not, that's it.
Okay. Let's see. What is this? This is a permanent. It is the Mask of Memory. Okay.
And all those cool swords clatter to
They
the
all
ground.
clatter
And they
to the
all
ground.
fall to the ground.
Beautiful.
I am in. So okay, it will take
5 money.
everything to
Mhm.
get back on the field. Damn.
Dang.
I was saying that Chaos Warp was the beginning of the game.
Chaos Warp's such a house.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, actually, hang on. Is it worth it to do that, or should I be doing something else?
We can see your preview.
Yeah,
which
I
realized.
know, and I can't switch away to fix it.
Yeah.
So, because otherwise the stream will move to that. Let's
Mhm.
see, any number of ores or equipment you control to target permanent or okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is tap these 3 instead, and cast Arden, the Intrepid Archaeologist.
You remember how I was like, white gets to do whatever they want with equipment?
Yeah.
Arden is like the poster child for that.
Oh, but it's on the beginning of combat your turn. So yeah, I can't actually attach anything. Well, you know what? I will. No, I can't. I don't have enough to equip that. Damn. Hold on. 2-player, you draw 2 cards. Nope, that's not helpful. That's just going to be, I'll bring him to a 4/4, which is not helpful. I'm just going to have to absorb a shitload of damage. I don't think I make it for another turn. Land walk is not helpful to me. That's not a legend. Well, I think that. No, that is a legendary creature. Okay. But I don't need haste or trample. I'm just gonna hope that these procs are worth anything, and put Titus's sword on there by paying 2. The sucker's way to attach equipment. And I pass the turn.
All right. That is the me times. I will untap. On my upkeep, I may cast Ephemerate, but I have no legal targets, so it will instead remain exiled forever. Very sad.
Oh,
That's fine.
F in the chat for Ephemerate.
Or what out?
Ephemerate. We're gonna upkeep and draw. I'm gonna look at the top because I can do that whenever I want with the Lens of Clarity. Cool. Cool. I'm also in the 5 to recast my commander boat. But I think that might be a smart play. I don't know that I can do much else. Yeah, that's where we are. I will tap 5 to recast the Sky Hunter Skirmisher, my 1/1 flying double striker. And anticlimactically pass the turn.
Hey.
Oof.
Untap,
Get him.
untap. Draw. Putting Valkyrian Snarl onto the field tapped.
That wasn't words.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't a real word. No, it wasn't. Not at all. I'm going to tap Soul Ring to equip Conqueror's Flail onto Cloud X Soldier. Cloud now gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents of control, so it gets +3/+3.
Oh God.
There we go.
So it's now a 13. So it's 10. It's a 13, 12 creature right now.
Wow.
And critically, we can't cast spells on your turn now, right?
Nope, you cannot cast spells on the turn right
So
now.
the last chance to cast anything would have been in response to the equip activation. Unfortunately, I have nothing, so
Well,
go for it.
I'll use all of the mana that I have remaining.
And then I'm going to tap one white and one red, along with Slayer's Stronghold, to give Cloud +2 and Vigilance.
Oof.
So he is now a 15. He's now a 15/12 creature. And then I'm going to tap 2 to play Sword of the Animist.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this creature gets +1/+1, so he's now 14. And I'm going to tap 2 to equip it to a Cloud, so he's now a 7, 10, 13, 14.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
So he's a 13. I thought he was.
He's a 14/12 with Vigilance.
Okay. All right.
And I am going to swing at you, James, for my 14/12 with Vigilance. Oh, whenever I attack, I draw a card.
Yeah. Well, you got me with commander damage there, so I am out.
Did it have trample?
Does not have trample, no.
Oh, interesting.
So that's if you want to block it. If you want to block it.
Oh, let's slide back down to 10 here.
Yep, it has right now. This creature has the only abilities I would probably stop it is that it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and that's it.
Yeah, so I can block with Arden, intrepid archaeologist, who just gets
has
the fuck
pro
up.
white, right?
Protection from
pro white, pro blue.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
notably
Cloud
does not
has
get
white.
blown up.
Nobody doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't be damaged by sources of the color. Yep.
I thought protection
Damaged,
was just
enchanted,
targeting.
equipped,
Okay.
blocked, or
No.
targeted.
It's
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that I spent all of my
One
mana
more
to do
turn.
that thing.
One
more
more
turn.
turn.
One more turn, you get to survive.
Yeah, that was actually in hindsight.
Yeah.
And that means no combat damage was dealt.
Yeah, no combat damage, but because I did attack, Cloud generates 2 treasure tokens.
Doesn't he draw 2? Or is that
No,
when he deals
only
damage?
if because of Buster Sword, but because of Cloud's initial ability, I already did draw my card.
Okay, I gotcha. All right.
Yeah. Now it's into my post-combat phase. That's all I'm going to do.
All right. I will move over to my turn. I am going to slide. What is it? Any number? Let's see. On your turn.
It's only at the beginning of combat. So if you're doing this, you're moving through
Oh,
your
okay,
first main
okay,
phase.
okay. So I will hold off on that for a second and evaluate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save that mana in case I need it.
James, can I tell you something very funny you can do with Ardennes?
What is that?
So Ardennes says at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target, permanent, or player. Does not say target, permanent, you control.
That's true. That is true.
So you could hypothetically put all of your very cool equipments on my guy.
You could.
I really could.
You totally could.
Wouldn't
that be funny?
It's a legal target.
That would be extremely funny. But I want to try and win. Is that
Well,
make
that's not
sense?
as fun.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I am gonna start combat and just slide all of this stuff onto Ardennes. And let's see here. I think you make things complicated. So I have to set to 6/5. Blue eyes. Okay. No, what? Okay. So that's 6/5 from that. The Buster Sword also has asymmetrical. God damn it.
Yep.
So that's 9/7. No. I love Data Entry the Gathering.
We've proven that Magic the Gathering is spreadsheets. We got there.
Okay. So now, WallE,
Yeah.
you've got Cloud as a blocker, right?
Yeah, it's a 14-12.
So I literally can't go after you.
Wait, it's got pro white.
Oh, that's
Wait.
right.
Oh, that's right, yeah,
Does that mean
yeah.
that WallE
Can't be
block?
blocked.
Yeah, I can't block.
Okay. How much commander damage do you have on you from me, WallE?
I have 16 commander damage from you.
Okay, so this would do it, right?
Well,
no, because that's
not
not
a
your
commander.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's not a commander. Oh, butts. Oh, I did this the wrong way around. I probably could have won. No, because if I brought, well, no, he wouldn't have had haste then. Shoot.
Yeah,
You'd have had to do Danitha last turn.
Yeah.
This turn first main.
That makes sense. Unless one of these things, if one of these things gives haste, I will be mad at myself.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, what lightning grease.
Yeah.
So-
Here's Heirloom.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the Trailblazers does, but
No,
Trailblazers does
Blazers
not.
don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Wow. Huh.
Okay. So instead, do I have?
Oh, but I mean, the Trailblazers does give non-basic land walk, so none of us are blocking anyway.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's true. But it's not going to be enough to kill WallE, so it would be pointless to attack because I need the blocker, and I don't think I have vigilance right now.
Yeah, I do not believe you
'cause
have Vigi.
Danitha has it natively.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you don't have vigilance?
No vigilance. So I
Okay.
think I need to keep the free blocker in order to live. So that was disappointing. I made some mistakes, but I will on my second main put Squall back out there. And I now pass the turn over to Katie.
All right.
There we go.
Here we go.
On your end step, I'm going to look at the top, which I can do whenever. Oh, no, I do know what that is, and I want it. Okay, never mind. I'll begin my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Look at the top because I can do it whenever I want. That's one of my favorite things in Magic.
Everybody's favorite things in Magic is just breaking the normal rules of Magic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Legal cheating is the most fun you can have in Magic. Okay. I'm just a little guy.
You are
you
just a little guy
I'm
right now.
just a
Arguably,
little
in fact,
guy.
provably, just a little guy.
I was just a
Um,
little guy, and look where it got me.
Yeah, that's true.
You were a
I'm gonna pay
threatening
one.
little guy.
I may
I-
be just a little guy, but I am an awesome little guy. I'm gonna cast
Yes.
awesome presence on the Sky Hunter Skirmisher. This is like the opposite of Ghostly Prison. It says enchanted creature can't be blocked unless the defending player pays an additional 3 for each creature assigned to block enchanted creature.
Wait, that's great.
Isn't that
amazing.
cool? What a
That is
cool
amazing.
common card.
Magic the Gathering.
It's a great game.
That card should not be common, and yet
did it
here it is.
again.
I love it.
And yet, then I will pay 1 and tap the Darksteel Pendant to look at the top card of my library and put it on the bottom. So I don't want it. I'll use Lens of Clarity to look at the top. Interesting. Very funny. Is it worth doing something just because it's funny?
I mean,
Usually,
Yeah, that's what Magic is all about.
yeah.
this is prop comedy.
That's certainly what
Yeah.
streaming
It's just
Magic is all about.
playing Commander is just pro wrestling. That's all it is.
Oh, it so is.
It does feel very reflective
Oh,
of pro wrestling.
Yeah, it totally is.
I just
Especially
want to
when
be.
you do it on a stream.
I just want to be the Jimmy Hart.
Such a very specific choice of who to be. Because you
Just
open your mouth, I'm ready for some like updates. Like, nah, I want to be Jimmy Hart. Yeah, all right.
All right. I'm
Thus
gonna
proving my
pay
point.
3. Equip the key to the vault to the Sky Hunter Skirmisher. Always do the funny thing. I'm gonna move to combat. James, I'm gonna send the Sky Hunter Skirmisher at you.
Still?
Yeah.
I hope you're the one that kills
I
me.
can't start building up commander damage on WallE now. I would be at 2. I can at least get you to like 9. Literally 9. All right. You can't block unless you got mana hiding. That I don't know about.
Nope.
So we'll move to first strike damage. You'll take 1.
Mm-hmm.
I will look at the top 1 card of my library. I can exile it. I will cast Holy Day.
What does Holy Day do?
It's a fog. It'll prevent combat damage for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
I will move to my second main phase and pass turn.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting move.
So I
there.
said it's the funny play.
It's just there. You just did it.
Yes.
Because why?
Yes, I
Because you
robbed
could.
myself of my second trigger.
Hey,
So everybody's just
Um,
showing off that they have mana. I get it.
I'm going to play Supplemental Grove. This card enters tap unless you control a forest or plains, which I do.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, I want to have some fun pretty soon.
I'd prefer
I'm
you
gonna-
not.
Just generally.
I
Point
I
in
support
the near
this.
future.
Yeah, I am going. I'm I'm going to tap red in Soul Ring to play Professional Facebreaker.
Yeah.
Whenever one or
What?
more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player create a treasure token, I get to sacrifice a treasure token, and I get to exile top card of my library, and I get to play that card this turn.
Sick.
That lady is profesh.
It's
Oh
a
my
professional.
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna then go into combat. Katie, you have no blockers, right?
I do
Currently
have
true, yes.
2 blockers.
Oh, okay. And you have
One
2
of them's
blockers.
protected from white.
Yeah, that's true. I really can't do anything against you. I'm sorry,
Hey.
Katie. I gotta come at you.
I'm just a little guy.
I know, but I can't do anything to James because he's protection from white. I'm just a white dude.
You got,
Being
And
mediocre.
now you
got
understand
trample.
the struggle of the white man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to swing at you with my
Good
13
Lord.
with my 13-12 creature.
Jesus.
Yikes. Well, with Sword of the Animist, there's a chance for it to get ever so slightly bigger on attack, right?
Right.
Your,
I am going to draw.
scope.
Yep. So, whenever a quick creature attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. That's sort of the Animus. Also, I get to draw a card regardless because of Cloud's ex-soldier ability. For basic land. Okay. Putting this mountain onto the field. And shuffling. Okay. Yeah, I'm swinging at you with that 14-12 creature.
Does it have trample?
It does not have trample.
I love that for me.
Mhm.
I cannot help but try to survive, so I will tap a white and 1 and cast Momentary Blink. I will
Okay.
blink the Sky Hunter Skirmisher.
Mhm.
Return it to the battlefield under my control. Boop, which will return untapped, losing my enchantment. And I will declare it as a blocker.
Okay, so you're going to be blocking that 14-12 creature swinging at you.
Yarp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then
Wait, what is its strength?
My guy?
Yeah, that little pokey block.
Is a 1/1.
You can't block it because
Oh,
of
because it's
Wrecking
1
Ball.
or less. Oh,
Because the Wrecking Ball is
no!
power 2 or less.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so proud of that.
Yeah.
I was proud of it, but yeah. Okay, so I deal 14 damage to you.
Take 14 damage. On
Yes.
that was my first damage from you.
And because that kicks in, I get to draw a card from Buster Sword. And I get to play a card from my hand. I am going to play Hellkite Tyrant.
Yeah.
It has Flying Trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, gain control of all artifacts that player controls at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control 20 or more artifacts, you win the game. Because I swing with Cloud, I get to create 2 more treasure tokens.
Oh my god. So if it comes around to your turn, that's it. Right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
understanding
6,
this
7,
correctly?
8,
It's not 20.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 artifacts on the field right now.
So close, though. So close. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
that gets to 19 then. If it...
Then I am going to tap 2 to play Mask of Memory.
Oh, yeah. Love Mask of Memory.
So that's
I love that Cloud and Squall just shop at the same Mall Ninja sword store.
Yeah, they're going to Hot Topic together.
they are definitely at the Hot
Cute.
Topic together. They definitely then they go to Cinnabon afterwards.
Oh, I love
Absolutely.
that for them.
Living the dream.
Yeah. And you know what? That is my turn.
Fucking...
Oh wait, no, I get to make 1 more treasure token because of Professional Facebreaker.
Oop, okay. All right, 15. We're very, very close to that win condition.
And that is my turn.
Okay. All right. What's this? Is this anything? Kind of. Well, it's something. Do I want to do it now? I've got so little mana. Yeah, because something might happen. Okay. I will tap 2 and put SRAM, Senior Edificer, into play. SRAM!
Bam!
And Now I will move to combat. Moving to combat, I will slide all of these fun swords back over to my boy Squall. So I will set Squall to 9-7 and reset the other one. The person who's not a Final Fantasy, and so I don't remember their name. Because I hate to tell you this, Magic nerds, magic lore is all made up.
It
Doesn't
is.
exist.
Yeah.
How I feel about Final Fantasy lore.
Ah.
I don't know. You can actually get a story. I have to I don't want to have to read the associated expanded
I don't
universe
have to
novels
look
to
at
understand.
words.
James said
Yeah.
he was paid to lead, not to read.
And I know you have to read a lot of Final Fantasy games, but they eventually get voice actors in there. Okay.
There's voice actors in Arena.
There are.
There's
That
voice
is
actors
true.
on the internet who will read you magic stories.
That's him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually did not know that. Is this just like audiobooks of the expanded universe novels for Magic the Gathering, or is this like just people out there going rogue?
I don't think they're actual like commissioned audiobooks, but you can definitely find people on
There
YouTube
is an official audio podcast for the storyline right now.
Get out of
Yeah,
town.
yeah.
That's
The
actually
current
fun.
ones right
It's
now
really
are
cool.
narrated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
So,
to learn new things about fandoms that I'm only mildly adjacent to.
I'm a big Magic story nerd, so yeah.
All right. Because Squall has vigilance, I am going to attack WallE.
Okay.
So we've right now got 9 damage coming at you. I have non-basic land walk, so there's not going to be any blocking on that.
Oh yeah, if you had not, then that's gonna hit me no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even if I can't block you because I have non-basic lands out.
And so
Yeah.
I'm going to draw. Okay.
And does it have vigilance, or is it just?
Yes.
It does not.
Squall's
Okay.
got vigilance. That's
This one does.
the reason I didn't attack last turn is I needed everything
Got
to be
it.
on Squall. Okay. Now my next move is very, very critical, I think. What's this? Interesting.
Are you acting on the declaration of attackers? Or...
Yeah, I'm not acting on the declaration. Are you acting on the declaration attacker? So yeah.
Yeah, I'm declaring attack and I'm doing the attack.
Okay.
And now I would like to move forward to the part where I deal you damage so that we can interact with Buster Stored stuff.
So that's perfect. You announce your intention to move forward. That's you passing priority in the declare attackers step. And then we all get a chance to do a thing.
Learn against my will.
It's kind of my whole vibe. It's Katie Combat.
So, do you have anything? Because I have nothing. If not, then no. I don't. Then I scoop.
Ooh,
yeah.
A legal move.
No, that takes me all out because of the commander damage.
That's on commander damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So well, are you scooping to prevent the Buster Sword?
Oh no! Oh, actually,
does that?
You know what?
Wow!
Scooping means something.
Wow. I didn't actually realize that would be an option. That's kind of cool.
You
can.
I mean, it's some people frown on it. Yeah. I think it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do when somebody's got.
I would think that if I was in your position as well, Katie. I think.
I want to see what you do next, James. So yeah, I'm not going to scoop. I just take this commander damage and I lose.
Okay.
So all of your other stuff kicks in.
So you'll still get the lifelink. You'll still get the Buster Sword trigger.
Yeah, I mean the lifelink is less important to me now, but I will still take it. Obviously.
That's so much life.
That is a lot of life.
That's a lot of life.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of life ahead of him. He's a young man. Now, Could
Too
that
bad
life
his
be very
game is-
short if he keeps playing with all these swords? Yes.
Just like juggling them above his head.
I like the idea that y'all are just like, he's running around with all these swords, and everybody has been like, we got to get those swords out of his hands. He's going to hurt himself. He's running.
What are you doing? What do you have there, Squall? A sword? No!
No!
Put that down.
So for my free cast, I don't think it helps that much, but I'm putting Helm of the Host out there.
What a
Um,
what
Oh
a
my-
great card.
What a move!
You know, my goal was to exhibit Pendragon, and we've not only seen an actual Pendragon deck, we've seen like a great chunk of the other
Yeah.
legal Excalibur choices
Yes.
coming out of y'all's deck. Helm of the Host is another really great one.
Such a
Helm
great
of the Host is oh,
all right, so this
how
is
does Helm of the Host interact with Delver of Secrets if it's flipped?
Oh.
So Helm of the Host will copy whatever is present on the battlefield.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be my first Pendragon deck then.
Ooh.
Okay, so that doesn't come
That's-
in.
That's fun.
I think I'm actually going to copy SRAM here. I was planning on copying Squall.
So Helm of the Host has some very specific ways that it works. Helm of the
Yeah.
Host will only copy if it is equipped to something during combat.
Oh, okay. Oh, excellent. So then
So you'd have to pay to equip it and then go through another combat phase in order to get
we'll do that
copy.
later. Then I am going to drop for free based on Squall's powers, the Lost Jit. I will then draw a card because of my dear
SRAM.
friend SRAM. And that's not gonna help me. I guess I'm just gonna toss this onto Squall. And that's far too much to equip. Okay. Then I think I have to pass the turn.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Let's get
We're gonna
crazy.
Untap. What's the strongest common I could possibly pull out of here? We're gonna untap. We are gonna upkeep. The upkeep is the first time in your turn that you have priority, is the first time you can do something, and critically, it is before the draw step. So before I draw, I'm going to use my ability to look at the top card of my library at any time. And I am going to pay 1 and tap the Darksteel Pendant to put the top card of my library on the bottom of my library, because I do not want it to be the one that I draw.
I
Then I
just
will
want to
move to
point
my
out,
draw
as
step.
Katie's narrating this turn, like going again into stages and steps of Magic the Gathering that I couldn't know exist. You could sit down and explain to me, and I simply wouldn't be able to perceive them. It really sinks into me that playing against Katie right now in the Pendragon format against like a normal Commander format is really representative of Goku wearing weighted vestments in order to reduce his power level.
Oh, you should have seen the deck they were running last time.
Oh boy.
So I have kind of a brand. One of the first things I did when I started playing Magic, I haven't been playing very long, but I'm somebody who, like, when I read the rules for a board game, I'm taking notes because I'm translating it into a form I can reference. And the way that I learned to play Magic was I played Arena and I literally read through the comprehensive rules start to finish. And as I did that, I made a spreadsheet that tracked every time a step or phase transitioned and exactly what happened when they transitioned and things like that, so that I knew exactly what I can do things.
I like that.
That's a
So
good
that
way
is
to do things.
Kind of my whole jam. I've laid a land for turn. It is the Seat of the Synod. It's an artifact land.
Oh,
It's
yes.
pretty
Yes,
cool.
love that
Snaps-
card.
snaps for seat.
I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. I can do it any time I want. Um. Hmm.
God, see the synod.
I recently
We're gonna
scanned
roll the dice.
my collection from when I was younger. I learned magic during Mirrodin, and kind of stopped playing after that because I tried to pick up I think Kamigawa was the next set, which plays like normal magic. But for me, I'm like, I didn't have to worry about color before. I was just using artifacts.
Yeah.
This game is confusing now. I hate it.
Too complicated. I'm gonna pay to equip the key to the vault. Danitha doesn't. Is Danitha flying right now? No, right?
Yeah, I don't think.
No.
No.
Great. I love that for me. Evasion. Always the best. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna send my flying double strike key to the vaulter at you.
And I simply can do nothing about it. I think flight
love
is
it.
deeply the thing that I have overlooked in this build.
Yeah, you got hit by a flying swan.
How much damage is coming to punish
We're
me?
gonna start with just a 1.
Okay.
We're building. We're at a whole 10 commander damage. I'm gonna look at the top 1 card of my library and cast it for free. It is a Pondering Mage. When it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards of my library and put them back in any order. I may shuffle my library, but then I'll draw a card. So I need to make sure, because I'm getting the next 1 card off of here.
Sure.
I need to make sure that whatever is second in my library is what I want to be cast.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go. Let's
do
go.
something.
That-
That looks
that's a
like we
good
might be able
face.
to do something.
Good face. That is a good face I'm seeing.
I'm gonna put them back in this order.
Katie takes this.
I will not shuffle my library. I'm going to
Oh.
draw a card. We'll move to normal strike damage. You'll take an additional 1 on my commander. I will look at the top 1 card of my library, and I can cast it for free. I will cast an Ether Snipe,
Yo!
and I will
Oh.
return Squall to your hand.
Son of a gun. Well, if you're returning to hand, I'm actually going to keep him in hand because he would be far too expensive in the command zone now.
That's fair.
Um,
Hey, we got somewhere.
you did get somewhere.
Did.
Then I'm in second main. In my second main, I am going to tap 1 blue for Serum Visions. I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to scry 2. I'm going to look at the top 2 of my library. I can choose to put them either on the top or the bottom. I will put this one on the top and this one on the bottom, which I can choose to do. Isn't that cool? This goes
We
to my
love
graveyard because I
choices.
just cast it. It's all done. Do I want to do anything else? I want to look at the top card of my library. I can do that anytime. That's what I just put on top of my library, and I knew that. I was testing you.
I failed
You
the
get
test.
to look at it whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want at this point.
Okay. Well, then I just win. That's it for my turn. I will pass.
Okay. I will take my next turn here. Oh, hey, a mana. Useful, but not what I was looking for. All right. Did any of these goddamn things give haste?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
Okay. It does give haste. Okay. So then I will cast
Your Hero's
Squall.
Heirloom, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Squall comes into the battlefield. Do I want to do anything else? I'm going to save it all for second main. I slide everything onto Squall. Squall is
That's
now
my name.
back to being a 9/7. Okay. And I am going to have Squall attack you.
In response, I will tap all of my remaining mana just for effect, and then I will die.
Okay.
Great game.
All right. This was
Nice.
indeed a delight. to
Nice.
play
That
with
was
all of you.
good.
I was kind of hoping that Katie would be able to pull something out because especially that Bugs was playing a rabbit, this could have been a real tortoise and the hare story of
Oh,
the person
yeah.
playing
Yeah.
the commons and slowly chipping away at me with commander damage through the entire game, somehow pulls out the W. But instead, the moral of this, as there is always a moral on the Exhibitionists, I've just decided,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Cosine,
it.
is
cosine.
that to win games, you don't have to know the rules or know the cards. All you have to know is that you want to be a very pretty boy with a huge collection of swords, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
totally fine.
Honestly, putting swords on pretty boy. Many such cases.
Look, that's how much I lived my entire life, is putting swords in pretty boys, and look where I'm at now. Look at me.
On the One Shot
I-
Network.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's how you
One-Shot
get
Network
there.
now. That's how you get there. Just put swords in pretty boys.
Like, look, I put a sword on a swan. That's basically a pretty boy.
That is. Swans are the pretty boys of the bird kingdom.
Yeah, they're of the avian variety. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I think, given that was a good,
That was a long
nice,
match.
long-
That was a solid match. I thought it was going to go very quickly. Once you left, Bugs, I was like, oh, this is just going to be dominant.
I know. I was like straight up. I'm like, okay, what other decks do I have that I want to like run? I am thrilled that this took turns. There were arcs.
I mean, it's WallE and Katie like pulling that surprise, blowing up 3 critical artifacts of mine, and then WallE, like, that's a heavy hitting deck. It was, I think it came down to card draw for both of us on who won, because similar concept.
It was pretty much if the timing was that if you couldn't hit me with that squall before your next turn, I would have swung at you with a Hellkite, and then I would have won.
Yeah.
That was the only thing stopping me, because if you didn't hit me, that would have been the big game for me next turn.
I
that
figured that
was-
it was down to that somehow.
Yeah.
That was an incredible commander game. And yeah, I think that'll do it for us tonight, yeah?
Yeah. Folks, I want to thank you for hanging out with us in the chat. It's been so much fun doing bits, and I really, for me, learning to play Magic the Gathering again. I only play when Tracy gives me an opportunity, or with Jeff and John from the System Mastery podcast when we're touring around with our books. So like getting to play with people who know rules, and like I've learned entire things. I would have played the Buster Sword wrong the entire time that I had that card. So I cannot thank you enough, Katie, for being so gracious and welcoming and helpful with that. I want to point out to our viewers out there that we are in the middle of the Patreon drive for the One Shot Network. What is the One Shot Network? Why, it's the corporate entity that produces this program. And I know corporations are bad. Folks, I'm seeing what they do out there every day. I can promise you, we just make art, and there are no profits to be had here. So your money is safe with us, because we will simply waste it on creativity. The Exhibitionist is just one of the many wonderful things that we offer here. Most of what we do on the network is tabletop role-playing related. We've got One Shot, a show that tours through many different role-playing systems. And WallE, I would love for you to, because you're joining the network very soon, tell us about your show in a little bit more detail so people can get excited and seek it out.
Coming soon to the One Shot Network is R&D with Kappa and WallE. Is for Rad and Dope with Kappa and WallE. Is myself and Kappa Chris. We pretty much sit down and talk to the people that we find really cool, because we know a lot of really cool, really interesting people out there, and we just want to know what makes them tick. And that's basically it. So if you just want to sit down and listen to a great conversation full of people who haven't hung out with each other for a very long time, and they now get to hang out with each other, that's what the podcast is. So come check that out. Yeah, starting in September.
Half of all podcasts are just friends need an excuse to see each other. They can't simply have a conversation without there being some sort of little job attached to it.
It's nice to have a task.
Katie, we got to see a little bit of some of what you do because you showed off Pendragon, but please, could you tell the good viewers about your great deeds and where they can find you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Katie Combat. You can find me most of the time on twitch.tv/cardboardcombat, the channel I run with my partner Randy, where we play only the very finest cardboard and combat related games, which includes frequently Magic the Gathering, as well as a variety of tabletop RPGs. And Vigi games as well. The best place to find out when we're going live is on Blue Sky, where you can follow me at katiecombat.bsky. all of that nonsense. Or you can join the Pendragon Discord, where I hang out quite a bit of the time. You can find out more about Pendragon at pendragonmtg.com. We are an up-and-coming Magic the Gathering format. That I am privileged to serve on the Rules Roundtable, which is what we call our Rules Committee, because we're all big old nerds.
That, you absolute dorks.
I always forget that that's what it is, and then...
We're big old nerds. Pendragon is super fun. We were recently added to Moxfield, the deck building website, as one of their officially supported formats. So now when you go to Moxfield and you start to make a new deck, one of the deck formats you can choose is Pendragon. And it will kind of walk you through choosing a common creature and a legendary equipment, and it will constrain you to only putting common cards in the deck. So it makes it very easy. If we had any banned cards, it would kind of automate all of that stuff for you. But we don't currently have
not
any
a heavy
bans.
banned common list?
Wait.
All that glitters, absolutely legal. Rhystic Study, absolutely legal. Mystic Remora, slap it in your deck.
I can play my Deadly Disputes?
Yes, Deadly Dispute, still legal. We haven't banned it yet.
Oh my god.
Cranial plating?
I gotta look at this Pendragon. I'm gonna have to look at it now.
The thing about it is, because we are a pauper format, right? So the power ceiling is lowered, but the legendary equipments are this kind of injection of power, so that like all that glitters, when you compare it to like Tarian's Soul Cleaver, isn't really that disparate in power.
Right.
And so we haven't really found any super cracked commons that we've seen reason to ban yet. But if you think that a common is completely busted, prove it, build your deck, come play Pendragon with me, and convince me and the rest of the round table to ban it.
I love that that's your process. If you think I should ban something, fight me about it, nerd.
Oh my god.
That is really
I love this.
Join us, Bugs.
I need to.
I feel like, especially because of how this went, I have no control over the Exhibitionists, but I would love to see a Pendragon exclusive.
Oh no, like that is something that Tracy and I have talked about. Like, we do want to showcase commander variants. Pendragon, Pilot, Oathbreaker would be kind of like.
I would love to play Oathbreaker. That is something I definitely would love to play.
Yeah, I got a couple of decks.
I used to have a Tyvar Oathbreaker deck. That was a good time.
Again, you people stopped saying words at a certain point. There were words before that.
No, Loth is a D&D word.
Well, that is a D&D
word.
Yeah,
I know Loth, but like
you can
kind of
you can play Minskin Boo in Oathbreaker.
Yeah, you can.
There you go.
Everyone will dislike you, but you can.
My signature spell is Fling.
That is me. That is Pendragon. Let me know. I'd be happy to come and play some Pendragon, and I'm sure some other members of the roundtable would too.
That's very awesome. Bugs, I'm going to throw to you because you are the host of this show, and I realize being so used to being hosts of things, I have stolen the reins.
Look, as someone who is only occasionally very good at talking and other times not so great at talking, I deeply, deeply appreciate that you snapped into host mode.
As a cis white man, I love being rewarded for talking. That's so great for me.
I want nothing more than to platform the marginalized. I mean, within the space of this show. No. Okay, hold on. Let me try to phrase this in a way that can't be clipped super bad. But like, this has been such a predominantly queer and trans show that there is actually kind of a good bit going on here.
I mean, hey, I hate to break it to you. I am queer, but I am cis, which is rare on the One Shot Network.
Okay, in that case, what you're saying is just kind of like only kind of important. If you're queer, like dime a dozen.
I mean, I'm bisexual, so arguably that doesn't exist. So, yeah.
Hell yeah, ditto. If this ain't a pitch for me, I don't know what is. Hi, I'm BugsMytrix. I'm really annoying on the internet. Come
And
find me on.
apparently nebulously threatening in a game of Commander.
I want nothing more than to appear to be the arch enemy at all times.
So
I had-
successful, Bugs. I was terrified of your deck. When you said that you could kill me in one turn, I'm like, well, I have no idea how, but I believe it. Absolutely.
Oh, I mean, I was probably gonna start stealing more swords. There was I had like a vague game plan. I did not. I was gonna just start putting swords on a bird and see what happened.
Listen, if you think I know my win condition right when I start this deck, you don't have no idea. I just wing it till like turn 7.
Yeah, I mean,
win
like,
condition is always combat.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
this
the
is
win.
my win condition is test of endurance. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, it's gotta have a win con somewhere. Anyway, yeah. I'm Bugs. If you're watching this, you know where to find me. It's Thraxamundar Thursday. Thank you for joining. This has been the Exhibitionists, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to all of our lovely guests for helping throw this together today with a couple of hiccups that we had behind the scenes. This was such a fucking funny game to watch. I love watching 3-player Commander.
Absolutely thrilling to be a part of. I thought I was sunk so many times.
That was this game ripped. All right, everyone, have a fantastic night.
Bye-bye.
Later, y'all.
Yeah.